Here we go. It's been one of those days. So I'm hoping everybody is enjoying a little bit of more warmth in the weather. Maybe the rain that we had, I don't know, it did help wash away a lot of the salt and all that other good stuff. So it's going to be fun. So we're anyway. I'm tongue tied. Why am I tongue tied?
I don't know.
It's
one that of those, was interesting.
You have a big old spaghetti dinner and then you just like tongue tied. I don't understand it. It's crazy. So anyway, we're going to kick back and we're going to talk to Nashville recording artist, multi-award winning. This young lady has had one heck of a career and she's been doing nothing but great things ever since. So we're going to get into what all Lee has been up to. So everybody say hi to Lee Newton.
Hey guys.
Hi Lee. How are you?
Doing great. How are you doing?
I want to be in Aruba right now. That would be nice.
It would be amazing. Somewhere warm.
Have you ever been to Aruba?
I have not been to Aruba.
I've never been, but those brochures make it look so pretty.
It sure does. I just love to be on a beach somewhere where some sand is and some warm sunshine.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I was the other day I was looking through because I was like, I need to splurge a little bit. I need to take a trip somewhere. And then the dollar sign didn't match up with what I was looking at.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
But man, it was just like, because I found a place where it's like you rent a tiki hut and you're out over top of the water and all this other stuff. And I was just like, holy crap.
Yeah. That would be amazing. I've seen those where they have like different huts going out onto the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could handle that.
I could too.
My budget probably couldn't handle it, but I could handle it.
Well, I mean, you could be like what I say to everybody, can I borrow your credit card for a little bit?
I know my husband said we just got the last vacation paid off. So.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the weird part about it. Between recording, doing shows, everything that you've had, you wrote some books even. And I'm just like,
yeah,
I can't even think of when do you have time?
I get asked that all the time because I am kind of like an Energizer bunny. Like I don't stop. My mind won't stop. It just continuously is going. I never stop. Plus I have Cash, who is getting ready to be 10.
Yeah.
Full-time mommy there and live here in North Carolina. I go back and forth to Nashville a lot, and Cash is a huge part of everything that I do as far as if I open up, like for the Oak Ridge Boys, Cash was right there with me. And, William Lee Golden's came out going, hey, Cash, I know you from watching you on your mama's Facebook. But everybody knows Cash because I am so public with him on my profile. And so they feel like they know him too. And so when I go and do these shows or I do TV things, he's right there with me. He knows what to do. He just kind of sits there and roots on his mama. So
that'll be awesome.
But it is. I've written 4 children's books because normally I write a lot of songs. And so I kind of just took a break from writing songs and I just poured my heart out into these books. And I did 4 children's books, they're the Brenda Lee series because my first name's Brenda. I was named after Brenda Lee.
Yeah.
So I did these books based on my childhood of growing up and some of the lessons that I learned from my mom and dad. My dad was a cab driver and he passed away when I was 11. And the one of the biggest reasons why I love music so much. And but then I wrote those 4 books, and then I've done the cookbook, and then I've got the Strength of a Woman, Heart of a Man. So it kind of tells my story. Over the last several years, it's just I'm very proud of all of them. So.
Well, you've been doing great, and I'm gonna make you laugh. Here's a side note for you. My mother went to school with Brenda Lee.
No way, really?
Yeah. Before
awesome.
Before she even sang that song, it made her so famous.
She went to school with Brenda Lee. That is so awesome. Now, last summer, I actually got to talk to Brenda Lee over the phone. I didn't get to meet her, but I did get to talk to her, and I got to tell her the story of when I was a little girl, how I had gotten my daddy's guitar case, which I play. He's the one that taught me how to play the guitar.
Yeah.
And inside of the guitar case, because my daddy called me Brenda, so I wrote Brenda Lee #2 inside of this guitar case. My daddy, bless his heart, he never got mad at me for writing in that inside of it, because I wrote just as big as you please, Brenda Lee #2. But as I got older, I'm like, there can only be one Brenda Lee. So,
well, you wrote #2.
#2. They wouldn't want to be associated with #2, like Brenda Lee #2.
Yep, there you go. That's all you got to do.
So yeah, now I go by Lee Newman, but I love Brenda Lee. So my daddy most definitely wanted me to be a singer because he named me after her.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. It's amazing when you actually start talking to people and people that they've met or people that they hung out with or something like that. It's like when you see an artist, you don't think that they actually have a life. And then when you hear the stories, it's like, awesome. I love it.
Oh yeah. And I just love getting to meet everybody, all kinds of people. I love interacting with people. I love meeting people along on the road. I will stop and talk to somebody from the gas station. I am that person. Like my husband was like, and I'll have my car full of CDs, and here I'm handing out CDs at the gas station, and he's like, eventually, honey, you're going to have to start selling them.
But that ain't no fun.
Get them out, So, but he laughs at me all the time about that. But it's fun. I have been so blessed to get to work with and collaborate with, and then being on my album and getting to open for so many amazing legends.
Mm-hmm.
I still pinch myself. Like it's amazing. Yep,
because I actually told somebody else this, and I got to thinking about it earlier. The weird part about it is me and you keep missing each other. We'll be like at the same event or something and never see each other. And I'm just like, well, I think she was here.
Well, that was the last one. That's when Hurricane Helene hit. It was just chaos. It was just, I'm like, and it was so bad here. Oh my gosh. So and it took a long time when I first started going back to Nashville, because coming from North Carolina, I like 5.5 hours. I just made the trip yesterday and came back today. So I just got back in from North Carolina, but when all that was going on through the gorge, it was completely, like half of that part was completely washed away. And so you couldn't go that way, and you'd have to go, it was like 2 hours around. So it made the trip like 7, almost 8 hours. It was like,
oh yeah.
But so I'm so glad that we're finally getting to connect, and I can't wait to come in the studio. I'm wanting to meet you, like get together.
Yeah, it's the show's growing, and it's crazy to me how fast it's actually growing, and I love every minute of it. It's nothing but fun.
And that's why it's growing, because you can tell that you love it. And that's a great thing when you get to do something you love. That's me. I guess I don't think of anything that I do as work. I love everything. I love the writing. I love the recording. I love the behind the scenes. I love the business part of it. I love the visuals, the marketing of it. I love it so much.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's something about that creative bug. You don't really realize how hard it's biting you.
Yeah.
And
until you don't do it. And
then you're just
there, because you never lose it.
Yeah. And you're just like, I know I forgot something.
Yeah, because I took a long break. I have older kids, and I had, took a stand back years ago and raised my older kids. But before then, I was in cover bands, and I actually went and sang in my 20s. I got to do a few shows with 3 original members of Leonard Skinner in New York City, and that was like, you talk about this little Canton girl getting on the airplane for the first time, flying into New Jersey. I was like, oh my gosh. I was on cloud a million, and standing in between the original Honkettes, singing all these amazing Leonard Skinner songs. It was a great experience. And I'm still very close with Artemis Pyle. Even after all these years, I've, told him everything I do. And the different milestones that I make, I'll send it to him. So he's really awesome.
That is cool as all get out. I love that.
Yeah.
And that's what, because honestly, I'm going to get you to tell your websites and all that other stuff here in a little bit. But if people actually just look at everything that you've been doing for, I'm not telling ages here, but
no, you go ahead.
you've been steady at it. When did that creative workaholic gene hit you?
I've always had it. But in the last 6 years, I only started writing songs 6 years ago, David.
Yeah.
I've always done, music, and but as far as writing and going to and then being an independent artist, you have to kind of figure out, okay, well, how do I do this on my own? How do I do this? What do I need to invest this in? And but me, like, I'm just that way. I'm just, my wheels don't stop. I love to create. I love, like, even when I'm recording a song, I've already got what I want the video to look like in my head,
Right.
The photo shoot, I do my own photos. I do everything.
Well, see, that's what's weird, because even if I'm like listening to a song that an independent songwriter done, or if I'm listening to a song on the radio, if it's a good song, I can actually visualize in my head, dude, that would be a good video,
Yes. And you can just, there's just something about it, but I've known ever since. I'll tell you, like I said, my dad taught me to play the guitar when I was 7 years old. That's when he started seeing something in me as far as being that little entertainer.
Right.
And so be down at the cab stand, and he'd bring the guitar down there, and that was the time I got to spend with my daddy. And I have little recordings. Actually, there's one at the beginning of one of my albums of him and I singing. It's the only clip I've ever got of him and I doing anything like that, and we're singing together. But later on, after he passed away, I got into chorus in high school, and I didn't fit in nowhere. I was not the bookworm. I was not the cheerleader. I wasn't in sports. I didn't know where I fit in. And after losing my dad, I wasn't really sure, like, what I needed. And music is what I needed, because I found music again, and it made me feel so close to my dad. And so when I joined chorus, they let me sing a song on stage for the country concert, or the little country concert they had.
Yeah.
I sang a Lori Morgan song, Except for Monday. And that was the first time that I ever performed live on stage. I was done. I knew, right? I knew. I was like all over that stage. I felt it. I was like, this is where I belong. I felt so, I didn't feel like that little nobody girl anymore, or that, that was shunned out. I felt like, oh man, this is where I belong. And it filled such a void. And even to this day, I long for those moments of making my daddy proud, because I know he's smiling down on me. Like all the people that I've gotten to open up for and just be around, I know he's happy.
Well, I mean, I got to say, with your new endeavor,
yes,
with the 2 ladies that you got to join you,
yes,
and put the song out, I imagine Daddy's up there. He's not just looking down. He's got his arms forward going, that's my girl.
That's my girl. I'm telling you, he loved George Jones, of course, and who doesn't love Dolly? And Wynette. And so to be on a song with Georgette Jones and Heidi Parton, and not only are they so mega talented, they are some of the two sweetest women that I've ever met. Like, it was like instant friendship with them, and it's like a friendship that I know that'll be for a long time, you know.
Yeah.
And I've just, like I said, I've had the opportunity to work with, you know, Pam Tillis. She was on my album. Leona Williams, who I absolutely adore, you know, and it's just, and then on my gospel album, oh my God, my gospel album, you know, I got to work with the late Joe Bonzel from the Oak Ridge Boys, and T. Graham, Deborah Allen, and Ben Isaacs. And it just turned out to be such a great project that I'm sitting there once again going, oh my gosh, is this happening? I mean, this is just truly amazing. So, yeah.
So I got to know this, because I think a lot of people are going to wonder this, because when I first started looking at all of it and everything, and I was just like, how did all of that come together? And was the first intention was to pay tribute to those women?
Well, when the first thing that happened, this is what happened. I've always wanted to cover that song, and I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna do this song. Who do I want on it with me? Because that's kind of like the next step.
Yeah.
And so all of a sudden, I'd automatically thought of Georgette Jones. So I thought, how cool would that be? I just love her, and I thought, man, that'd be so awesome to get to work with her. Fast forward like a month, I go to Nashville to sing at the Cowboy Church, and then I do another interview where I had to go to a studio. And I walk in, guess who is sitting there doing an interview? Georgette Jones.
Awesome. We
met, instant connection. I'm like, you know what, Georgette? Like, I've got a project. I said, you know, I'd love for you to be on it. Da, da, da. And then we just started talking and stuff. And then, of course, then I thought, you know, how cool would it be, you know, Heidi, how cool is that? And so I reached out to Heidi. I never met her, and she wrote me back instantly. And it was it all came together. Like, it was just perfect. And then when I went to release it, and I didn't really realize this until my husband was like, you know, honey, he said, this is 70 years from when Wanda Jackson recorded it. And really, so it was, and then we released, you know, on Dolly's birthday. So it had a lot. It's just, and plus we're working on the video. We're talking about doing their video for it. So it's going to be awesome.
That'll be cool as all get out. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just super excited. Then I've got my new project. It's a new, because I've released 4 albums. So what I've done is went back through all of the albums and picked certain songs. And the new album's called Beautifully Undone. And so I've stripped these songs down, worked with my producer, and we've made the acoustic versions of them. And they are so amazing. And I'm just so excited about it, because it kind of really just takes it back to when I wrote the songs, you know. It gives it a whole feeling. So
that's something I like, because, you know, so many people, they'll hear the album, they'll hear the full band version and all this other stuff. But to me, when artists can actually strip it back a little bit and do it like it was wrote, you know, have that whole, it brings back the whole sitting around the campfire, people having the songs out and just having a good time, you know?
Exactly. And it just, you know, and I love having all the steel and the, you know, just having all the, how it comes together. But when you can strip everything down and that song still stands, and it's beautiful with the vocals and the guitar, and it's magical. I mean, that's the power of a song. Yeah. So, and I've been wanting to do that for a while. Because like I said, I've written so many of my songs. Now, I've done some that's been written by other people, but I do write at least about 80% of my songs that I do.
Awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
So I got to know,
have to write them though. I'm telling you, I flipped through some stuff. So I guess that was I had to wait till now to where I can write the good songs. So.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's a process, I mean, whatever happened, you got to deal with it. You got to live through it. You got to get comfortable in your head and then tell that story.
Exactly. And it's the best therapy and the best medicine ever.
Oh yeah. So, did y'all release that song yet?
Yes, it's out right now. You can go and stream it all you want to. Silver Thread and Golden Needles. It is out.
Now, the big question that was running through my head during all this, you released it on Dolly's birthday. Has Dolly commented?
She has not. I'm hoping and praying that because the talk of trying to do this video.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give it away, but I'm wanting to recreate the video that the Honky Tonk Angels did.
Yeah.
Back some of those familiar faces that were in the old video.
Uh-huh.
My hope and my prayer, I'm like, oh my goodness, my bucket list is that I hope that maybe we can get Dolly to do a little appearance, on it, cameo. That's my Christmas wish list there.
That would be awesome. I mean, that's
I love Dolly, and she's so amazing.
Well, I that song, when those three ladies got together and they cut that song together and put it out there, it was just amazing. Yeah. And I love that you had that vision and being able to connect with two other great artists and hit the studio and put it all together. Have you seen any numbers on it yet? I mean, how's it doing?
Oh, it's doing amazing. It's getting played, all over. It's really, it's a hopping and jumping. People are loving it. And they're it's funny because even Heidi sent me a message. She's like, I've had people ask us if we're going to do a whole album. We need to do a whole album. Like the Honky Tonk Angels. I was like, well, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'm all for it, But yeah, those girls, like I said, very lasting friendship.
Oh yeah.
I won't put it completely out of the bag, but I have 3 shows I'm getting ready to open up for Diamond Rio, Shenandoah, and Confederate Railroad. At one of those shows, both of the girls are going to come in and the audience will be surprised with a live performance from all 3 of us.
This is like the lottery now.
So I can't say now which show it's going to be, but it's going to be a surprise for the audience members, and of course it'll be recorded. But I'm so excited that they decided that they're going to come in and do this with me.
I am totally happy for you. This is so incredible, and I'm glad that it's getting the reviews and streams and all the good stuff. And hopefully, I don't know. Should we cross our fingers for at least 1 million streams? That would be nice.
Hey, I'm with you. Let's do it. We'll put that on the bucket list.
Oh man, it's crazy. Well, honey, it was great catching up with you. And yes, when you get to Nashville one time, give me enough notice and we'll set something up.
Yes, most definitely. I would love that. I need to be sitting right there in the studio with you guys.
Well, yeah, because you can bring your guitar and do a song too if you want to.
I'd like to do that.
That's awesome. Lee, tell everybody where they can find you, honey.
Yeah, you can go to LeeNewtonOfficial.com. And then if you want to check out my books, you can go to Amazon. All the books are on Amazon. Just type in Lee Newton Books and it'll pull them all up.
Are you, I remember back in the day when people wrote books, they used to do like a book tour where they would sign autographs and stuff. Have you done that?
Yep, I'm doing that. In April, there'll be a great big book signing in Nashville. So
awesome.
Yeah, so I'll be there with all of my books, my music, everything, and it's going to be a huge book signing. I
love it. That will be great.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Well, I mean, that's, I was telling somebody else earlier, this era with the way the artists are, especially a lot of the independent artists.
Yeah.
You can get a VIP with them. You can meet and greet with them. You can hang out by the merch table. The artist will be there soon. Trust me, and the way y'all were communicating with the fans and showing the appreciation and listening to whatever little story they've got to tell you. I mean,
there's nothing like that, David. I honestly don't call them fans. I never have, because I don't know. I just don't. It's so hard for me too. I always call them my friends, because it's been them that seriously have shared my music, shared this, shared that, encouraged me here. I've had people, hey, come and stay with me. If you need a place to stay on your way. Like last night, I had a lady, hey, come and stay with me. You can drive on back home. Those things right there help you so much. And I have met so many amazing people. And like you said, I've heard so many awesome stories.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like I told that other person, you never know. One day, one of them stories might actually become a song. You don't know.
Yeah, you got that right.
I love it. Lee, thank you so much for being on, hon. And we hope to see you soon.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys.
All right. We're going to get out of here. Bye. All right, everybody. Remember, please go check out Lee Newton official, all the good stuff. She's got the books. Go to Amazon, all that. Go stream. It's amazing what this lady has put together, and it puts a vibe out there for everybody. So anyway, we're going to get out of here. Remember, like, share, follow, and subscribe. It helps us all. Love you. Mean it. Bye.